a class is not going to be sufficient unless until you create object of that particular class. So when I say object is mostly, it is nothing but instance of a class, and it is going to represent the specific implementation of a class. So what is the syntax to create an object in Python is, we take some name of the object and then we write down the class name, and here inside this arguments we supply the required number of arguments. For example, we created a class called my class with a property that is your x. Okay, so we took class my class and let's say there is a property x equal to 5. So this is only a creation of a class, but now I would like to create object. So object I can create with the syntax like object name equal to the class name, and there is no argument as of now. So what this line is doing, it is going to create an object of the class called my class. Now once we created the object, by using that object we are able to access the attribute value. For the time being in this example, the attribute which is nothing but a variable called x holding the value 5. So this is going to display the value of x. Now similarly, let's say we would like to create one class called student having an attribute roll underscore num, and of course we have a method display like we have seen in the previous class definition. So we took a class student and an attribute or a variable roll underscore no set to 101. Then I am trying to define one method with the name set display. As I said, the minimum parameter for any method is going to be 1, that is nothing but self. Now inside this we are trying to access the roll underscore no with the help of this self, and this is only the defining of the class, but only writing this, and if you run the program you will not be getting any output for this. Rather you have to create an object of this class, and then only you can able to access these methods and the variables. Now here I am trying to create an object of student class. Say std is nothing but the object name equal to the class name that is student, and there is a open and close bracket. So here std is nothing but representing the object of the class called student. Once I create the object, then I can access the members. So what members do I have here? Two members. One is your roll number, other one is a method with the name called display. So I'm just writing the name of the object. There is a dot operator followed by the method name. So what this will do, this will take the control directly to the method definition, and inside the method definition what we have, we are trying to print the roll no value which is nothing but 101. So when I run this program, I'll be getting the result like 101. So let's say we have taken a class called my class, and this is a attribute or variable whose value is set to 5, and here we are creating the object for this class. So or some name we can give equal to the class name followed by this open and close brackets. And once this object is created, through this object I am able to access the value of this variable. So when I am trying to print obj.x, I'll be getting 5 displayed. Let's say when I run this, so we can see we are getting the result as 5. Now here we have taken one more example, like we have taken a class called student where we have taken one variable roll underscore no whose value is set to 101. And here we have defined a method display. As I said, this self is a compulsory one, and I'm just trying to access the value of this roll underscore no by the help of this self dot roll underscore no. So this is your class definition. Next, what we have done here, we have created an object. So object name, that is std, equal to the class name open and close bracket. Once this object is created, I'm just trying to invoke the method display. So it goes to the definition and it is going to display the value currently what is there inside roll NO, that is 101. So when I run this, so we are getting this 101 printed.